directly from Italy. Money talk.
It's important one, huh? Mafia.
Expensive one.
If you don't have time, or you're in rush, we'll tell you straight away.
We'll tell you what's the total was.
Total project with insurance is 22,000 euro.
So without?
Without insurance, 20,622 euro. The price of the car and some fixing is 11,000 euro for used car.
It's not bad because it's in quite a good conditions, and it's really hard, at least in Italy, to find the good van that is not too old and that is not too expensive.
Yes, the all interior of the van is 9,200 euro.
9,200 euro.
That's quite substantial. But before we start to speak more in details about each things, for example, if you buy a used van, it's kind of tricky to buy good one. So you kind of need to know what you're buying, I guess.
What's the best tip for someone who's going to buy the van?
The number one advice is don't fall in love with the van before you bought it, because that's the mistake.
Be very skeptical.
You need to be able to walk away from the van anytime. And the reason is the engine is the most expensive things on the van. Change it is expensive. For example, this engine,
We didn't change the engine.
this new engine might cost you 10,000 euro if you buy it brand new. If you buy kind of rebuild one, it might be 5,000-6,000 euro. So it's kind of expensive thing to change.
Yeah. What do you need to do to avoid that kind of situation when you have to change the engine?
Check properly the engine. The best thing is to kind of connect it to the computer diagnostic. And I would highly recommend to spend maybe extra 50 euro. Maybe you can find the good mechanic, take it with him so he can check all faults. Because what happened is, we came, outside it was nice, inside was perfect, no damage, the engine was running smooth. The van didn't have insurance on at that moment, so we couldn't drive around. But the thing is, when I was driving after the cup, maybe a couple of days after, I realized that the black smoke coming out from the exhaust pipe when you accelerate hard. So
just don't accelerate hard, okay?
no, that's not the point of accelerating hard. The point is that the injectors were not good. So, but the thing is, as soon as I came to mechanic, he connected to computer, and it was 3 messages. 3 injectors are not good. So if I did it before buying the van, I would save myself 1,300 euro.
You can drop the price quite a lot, I guess.
Yeah, if I knew that thing, I would buy this van not for 8,000 euro, I would buy it maybe for 6,000 euro.
Yeah.
Plus, check the tires, if they're good, not good. So you can, for example, we saved 400 euro on the tires by just saying, hey, my brother, this is not good. We need to spend now 400 euro to change all tires.
You say, hey, my brother.
No, I didn't say that, but
It feels like you betrayed me, you know?
no. So another point is, if you want to buy the van, I think the number 2 priority is the van needs to be correct size, correct shape, correct volume. I think this is, after engine, that's the second part, the second thing you should be looking for.
I mean, I guess first you find the right shape and you check if it's good to buy, no?
Yeah, true, exactly.
It's not like you check the engine and you're like, oh, but it's too small for me. Huh?
You're fucking good, huh?
Huh?
You're fucking good.
Huh?
So okay, he has a point here.
Okay.
You check but basically what I'm saying is, yeah, you found the right shape, but before you think that this is the right shape, if it's the first van, maybe you can rent the camper. I mean, just for a couple of days. I wasn't doing that because it's expensive to rent things, so I was kind of trusting my feelings and I just bought it. The insurance for this car in Italy costs you 1,000, maybe 400 euro, 1,300 euro, because it's crazy money. And because it's different kind of insurance for this car. It's commercial vehicle, so they kind of meant to travel, compared to camper, which meant to stay in one place, travel not much. So the price for camper insurance and the insurance for this commercial vehicle is crazy different. For example, you might pay 500 euro for the camper, and you pay 1,500 euro for this one. And this is crazy difference. So I was thinking, if you buy this camper for 5 years or 10 years, you're planning to keep this thing for 5-10 years, and you calculate, look, a year you save 1,000 euro, so maybe it's more convenient to buy cheap camper, which on the paper says camper, and you kind of throw away everything and build new one.
Yeah, right, like inside. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you rebuild inside.
Why we didn't think about that? Huh?
Exactly. That's why you should maybe do it, because then you save a lot of money on insurance.
But it's if you buy it in Italy, I'm not sure how it works in the US or somewhere else. No?
Exactly. So, see for your country. Make sure that you also have the history of maintenance of the car. because what mistake I've done is I don't have that, and there is a belt which running from the engine to something, and that belt lasts maybe 150,000 kilometers. And I don't know when it was changed, and most probably I need to change it now, and it's expensive. We will go through each category from highest expense to smaller one. The car itself was 8,000 euro. I fixed 4 injectors, it was 1,470 euro. The insurance was 1,470 euro. A lot of money for insurance. But the thing is, you can stop insurance. So this insurance, if you don't use it all the time, then you can kind of keep it 2 years if you know. To organize these documents, passage of the ownership is 578 euro.
Yeah, we're still talking about Italy, so
yeah,
it can be much cheaper somewhere else.
Service of the van, which is basically changing oil things. Once you buy, you want to make sure that the oil is fresh, everything fresh on the van, is 128 euro. Tires, 310 euro. New speaker, sound system in the van, 76 euro. Diagnostic.
That's a good investment, eh?
Diagnostic and software, I spent 70 euro. You need chains for tires, 70 euro. Tools for the camper, 40 euro. And the other things, they are like, I don't know, safety kit, first aid, blah, blah, blah. All kind of things you want to keep in the car, but they are less than 20 euro each. So total is 12,480 euro. It's just the car, buy the car. It's not even car, it's just pure price for the car.
Okay, so what do we have? Work tools. It's quite a long list.
Yeah, the most expensive one is a drill, which is 100 euro, but you need that. That thing is used every day.
So let's say, let's be sure that's total for what we spent for tools to build the van. It's 350 euro, 348.
And this includes the all electrical tools and all mechanical tools. Some things we had already, but some things we bought now. Yeah. But I mean, if you're building for someone and you have tools, it's basically you don't consider this cost inside of the van. Heating is expensive, but it's really nice to have. But you can live without that, no problem. It's 1,268 euro without installation. The second biggest expense was installation of the heater, water tank, and all electrical connectors. If you see the build video, at the end of the video the guy was kind of helping us, and that costed me 450 euro. Dometic stove, 400 euro, nice, worth the price. Water tub, 80 euro. The window hatches, 227, 152 euro. The gas tank with the hose and connector is not cheap, it's 112 euro. Safe box, 90 euro. Ladder, 72. Fridge, 70. Gas detector, 35. Everything else under is below 20, but it's kind of small things. And
so what the total of this?
Of this is 3,030 euro. I think the heater is the big pick, you know, in the pocket. Yeah, and consider that half of the installation we've done ourselves. So so he basically connected everything, so it's kind of, we did it half price almost. Paint consumables. This one is a bit tricky because, for example, you take epoxy resin. It's the first time we're using, we don't know how much we need. We started to kind of experiment, it didn't work, so we need to rebuy. So you kind of can save money here, but what was that is the epoxy was 70 euro with all the accessory. Tape for solar panels was expensive, was 70 euro for the whole thing. Something left, so we used a bit everywhere. Paint for wood, 30 euro. I mean, all the glue, spray, paint thing, paste, all of this stuff is end up with the 611 euros. So everything you see wooden inside, it costs you 1,154 euro. And we were not going just to the first shop and just say, hey, give me everything. No, we actually did 3 or 4 quotations in different people, see how much time they take, how much it's gonna cost from them. So we kind of tried to save as much money as we could. And for example, kitchen, table, bed panels, top shelves, 580 euro. So it's kind of the biggest expense. The floor cost you 60 euro, when the walls cost you 160 euro.
Walls and ceiling, everything.
Yeah. It's not much compared to everything else, huh?
Yeah, but considering the space, like how many square meters there, so
this multi-layer thing for the bed, for the shelves, that one is really quality material. It's really strong, it's really resistant, so that one is cost money. Just to summarize, everything is 1,154 euro for wood panels, for kind of each piece of wood, because at the end it's not only what you see, at the end is also what's behind. Support things, cover the things, and costs a bit of money.
Yeah.
Electrical. This one is so solar panels. We have two, and I think we paid a lot for them. We paid 400 euro for one, so it's 800 euro for two.
Sound like, what?
Yes.
Yeah, that's quite just.
I think
Quite.
you can find something for 600 euro, or now I would go and buy on eBay. I would pay 170 euro for the same kind of panels, just to experiment. If it doesn't work, then you rebuy. But the thing is, this is expensive.
Because we went for the same brand.
Yeah, we kind of keep the same line of products. And batteries. These are not cheap. One it costs 240 euro, so it's total almost 500 euro for two batteries. So
Yeah, that's
you kind of
special ones.
yeah, you kind of want as much batteries you want, but they cost money because they're gel, they slow discharge, they're keeping the energy. So, and even if you buy used when, because you won't save money, at the end the batteries will not be fresh anymore. So after 4 years you need to change them, unfortunately. Then inverter, 229 euro. iManager, really cool thing to have, 210 euro. This one you can definitely not buy and save money.
It's more like a toy, I guess,
But it's addictive. It's nice to see how much you can see, how much battery charging, how much discharging, how much.
It's more than Facebook, I guess, no?
Yeah, it's kind of
Or
worse than-
Instagram.
Yeah, it's true. All these plugs to for your iPhone things, 154 euro.
There you can save a bit of money, I guess.
Yes, these ones they're nice looking ones, but
Quite fancy, yeah. Not the top range, but like something in the middle. So you can go for lower range, and it will still do its job. So.
like 4 lamp holders and 4 LED lights. Sorry, 5. They costed 88 euro. I think we overpaid this one. We just went to the shop, and after I went on Amazon and I saw, hey, Chico, for 12 euro you can buy 5 lamps when we bought maybe one for 6 or 7.
Once you bought some stuff, don't check online what's the real price.
Yeah, so you upset yourself.
What was the LED stripes? What's the price for them?
That's the thing, is LED stripe is 12 euro.
One.
On Amazon.
How many we bought then?
Two total.
So one for one side, and the second one is for another. It's
This
like 12.
is cheap, huh? If you go, buy online for some Chinese company. If it doesn't work, you change it. You're still winning the money.
Send it back.
Yes. Then all these small things, cables, wires,
So what the
boxes,
total?
plastic pipes inside. All of these things, they cost money, and at the end we end up with 2,200 euro. Water. This one is not very expensive. The water system at the end ended up 400 euro, and the most expensive thing was water tap for the sink.
Yeah.
Chemical toilet was 672 euro. Water pump. First we bought on Amazon some kind of another brand, which was 56 euro, but maybe after 4 days using it was kind of giving us the problem. Put aside, and we bought new one for 140 euro something. Shower handle, Amazon, nice, 30 euro. Pipe connections, all these wires connection, joining things, they are less than 10 euro. But then you we spend 450 euro, let's say, for water thing. Insulation, not very expensive, but for example the floor insulation was
Yeah,
expensive.
that was quite pricey. Yeah.
Was 60 euro whole thing. Then insulation for the walls, for the things, not expensive, was we bought 2 rolls, one 46 euro, another one 41 euro. Then some tape, 12, 14 euro, 9 euro. So at the end is 180 euro. It's not that bad, huh?
It's alright.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's invisible things, you don't see them. So
but we have 180 euro inside the walls.
Invested inside, huh? Decoration. Decoration, I mean we go through the most expensive ones. Chair, cover for bed, carpet for entrance, frying pan, hooks, some plastic boxes, 250 euro from IKEA. Rails for curtains, connection for rails, containers for the trunk, cupboards handles, like those ones when you open the cupboards, pillows, cups, knife plates, cooking things, 240 euro. So it's already 500 euro on this kind of household things.
Lucky IKEA, eh?
And no matter which camper you buy, you're gonna buy these things. And Here you can save because you can buy cheaper stuff. Like,
Hey, you can do your search maybe online and just. But
yeah, but for example, you might buy bed linen for €7, or we bought for €50. So you can kind of have a choice.
the fancy one.
I know, you know.
No, but not the most expensive actually. It's just.
No, it wasn't the most expensive, but the thing is, you spend a third of your life on the bed, so let's make it nice. Mattress, €160 for a big one. Small mattress, each one was €55, so €109 total, 110. That's really cheap. What we've done with the mattresses is very low cost, seriously, because
Yeah, we save a bit of money there. Yeah.
if you order from professional, the big one would cost you €400, and smaller one would cost you maybe, I don't know, each one €200.
2, 3.
€300, yeah. Then IKEA containers, dividers, floor mat, €80. 2 foldable chair for camping, €80. Textile for curtains, €60. Even that thing, just the textile was €60. It's a blackout thing.
Yeah, we have a lot left, so they just sold like a big piece.
Yeah, but
you know?
still, and this is the price without working on it. It's just the price for the textile. So we save a lot of money on the sewing by ourselves. Mattress protector, €45. You can save if you want. Bed linens, 40.
It was 50, now it's 40 already. Yeah.
Sorry, 40.
People will think about that. Just.
Okay, covers for the trunk. And like we covered the wood, which is really good. €27. Perfect.
That's a good investment actually. Yeah.
That's you should do it for sure. Covers for sofa, €25. We bought the kind of blanket from IKEA and we cut the pieces and we just resew it. Saved money here. Velcro, €21. And everything is just towels, small things, lights on battery, and so whole thing end up 1,000, almost €200. 1,200. That's a lot, huh? But the thing is, all of this is kind of, no matter which camper you buy, you will need to buy it, because at the end is kind of your decorations, your, to make it comfortable for you.
I mean, yeah, for sure. That
DIY store, basically hinges for the cupboards. €12.50 for 4 of them. Basically, we spend €100 only on hinges, but they're nice because they're slow, they are with absorption. That huge angle you see under the table, it costs you €22. Angle for shower, not €20. Basically, everything else is kind of less than €10, and it's a very long list.
it's
But
a lot of screws. I see it's a lot of small things. Yeah.
And the thing is, here you can save a lot of money. You go to a big store, you buy a box of things, so you're kind of saving money.
Or order online maybe. Yeah.
We've been building the camper on the parking lot, so we didn't pay anything for the rent.
Yeah, but if you have some space, it's nicer to have some space. The good thing about the parking, like next to the
So we've
hardware store.
been parked next to DIY store, and hey, you need screw? No problem. You run 1 minute to the shop, 2 minutes in the shop, 1 minute back. In 5 minutes you have screw which you're missing, and you're not buying maybe one. You're not gonna buying too much stuff, and after you have leftovers, you buy what you need on request. You're doing this job today? No problem. You're missing something, you run up. You need a shelf, you run, they cut your shelf, you come back to the shelf. So that was very positive.
Yeah, it wasn't the cheapest store, but still.
Yeah, so to end up this screws and thing is €450. So that's pretty much all expenses. Car, 12,500. Work tools, 350. All kitchen, all heating, €3,000. All paint and consumables, tape, €611. All wood, €1,154. Here you can save on you might take thinner wood, no?
Yeah, you can play a bit just to see.
To save a bit money, but still.
I mean, probably you can save a bit everywhere there,
And quick word about how much time it takes to build things like this.
So you can make a calculation how much money we saved on the work hours, no?
I have a bad news for you. It's not fast thing, huh? It takes time.
Did you actually write every day how many hours we worked?
Yes. Not maybe everything, but still, yes. 4 hours one day. Creating shells, 4 hours. It's 9 hours.
Give a total. We just.
It was 45 working days I've been working together,
Yeah.
and we spent more or less 457 hours. I consider, and this
For 2 hours, no?
for 2 hours total. And I think that this is a bit less than it should be, because sometimes I maybe forgot to put something, or and Also, it's not including the planning. It's not included the searching for ideas, working on the SketchUp to design the project. At the end,
And it's like a pleasure. It's not like a work when you sit there on the computer and watching other people's videos, no?
yeah, I guess it's true, but to build it, it's 460 hours. For this type of jobs, if you come to mechanic or to the professionals, they will ask you 25-30 euro for an hour.
We're a bit cheaper, okay?
But the thing is, professional would do it not half, but 30% less time. So you will end up basically spending more or less like.
I guess even we will do the next time will be like 30% faster, even more. I guess, no?
I think if we had the space to do it, we would be already faster. If you calculate 30 euro for 1 hour, for all of these hours, it's 13,000 euro. Even if you remove 30%, you still end up with 10,000 euro. So it's 32,000 euro value for the car.
And you cannot calculate that, but we put so much passion and heart and love, there. No?
True, but the thing is,
That
yes.
has a lot of value. So it's like extra 80 grand there of love and passion.
So we saved money. We learned how to do things. This epoxy resin, cutting the wood, working with the wood.
Fiberglass,
Yeah, sewing
Mattresses.
things. Oh, it's so nice.
furniture making. And we're gonna get inside this 100,000 euro van and we'll make a coffee.
Priceless.
Yeah.
Each time you sleep in the van, it means you're not paying hostel or hotel. So you kind of need to think.
Yeah.
To recover 22,000 euro, you need to live in a van full time for 1 year.
Did you make the
Continuously.
calculations? Yeah.
Yeah, if you pay maybe 40 euro a day for hotel, it's kind of like that and up. We already spent 2 months, 3 months in the van, not me, but you more. And then is kind of slowly recovering, and it gives you kind of possibilities also, I think.
Yeah, a bit of freedom, I guess. Yeah, you just can go somewhere and stay there, even if you don't have that much money to spend, I guess. No? Yeah, but here, just talking about money, it depends, I guess, till which point you want to get. I mean, you can just go without the solar panels. You can go cheaper wood. You can go with the cheaper stuff, and you will still be able to travel.
Exactly.
I'll be alright. So
But look, you can take IKEA sofa, put there inside IKEA sofa.
cut it a bit, I guess.
Yeah, just put the table there, put the chemical toilet. It's fine, and you can travel anywhere. Then you want to be kind of open the door and say, hey, I've done this.
And we were doing for our experience as well. So it's like we spend money, but we earn experience here. I think we need to build like a sailboat or something, or
Yeah,
like a small yacht, you know.
Why not? Maybe consider subscribing. Maybe we have some crazy projects. Maybe you will see us flying on the DIY airplane, huh?
Who knows? Yeah.
Well, I think I don't have anything on my head, no?
But hopefully, yeah. That's all right. We can say goodbye and that's it.
Look, in the description there is a link for the file. We share this file with everyone,
It's like a top secret thing, but we're sharing it, okay?
so you can download the thing and see in details how much each thing costed, more or less. And check also description for links to other videos. It takes time to make any video, so. But
Even
then,
to make that list you made, it takes time, no?
yeah, exactly. And I was curious how much I'm spending, so I was putting in. Everything takes time if you do it properly. So check other videos in the description. Like button is free if you want to see other projects or other ideas.
I heard that it brings luck if you push the like button.
So consider subscribing. Check our Instagram. We're putting this travel, small videos, small nice pictures. We investing time on that thing, but it's moving slow. Maybe if we ask you to go there and you see the stuff you like, then consider following.
I don't have any comments about that.
I
just
sounded too needy or no?
such a wise words he said. You know, I'm just impressed, and that's why I'm quiet. You know.
Blown away.
Uh,
Yeah, that's it. Thanks. See you the next one.
peace.